So, Lily, first, should we start with the interview?
Yeah, please.
So, can you tell me the difference between event bubbling and event capturing?
Even these are the phases in event propagation.
Okay,
When an action triggered in the child path, the flow, which is from parent to the trigger point, is called event capturing, and the flow from parent to from the child to the parent is called event bubbling.
okay. Can you tell me like what is lexical scope?
Lexical scope.
Yes.
Uh, Sorry, sir.
Okay, fine.
Hadn't heard of lexical scope before.
Okay. Can you tell me like how to handle asynchronous operations?
Asynchronous through async and await, sir.
Async await. Okay,
Yeah.
there is only one way
Through promises also.
through promises. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's the difference between set timeout and set interval and why we use it?
Set timeout. So first, let's talk about this set interval. Set interval is a asynchronous that will be repetitive for the time which is we given. That in that time, for example, if we given 1 million second, sorry, 1000 milliseconds. In that time, the every 1000 milliseconds it will repetitive, sir. But when it comes to set timeout, uh, uh, after a while, after the time we have given, then after it will execute.
After a time given, it will execute,
Yeah,
and set interval will execute repeatedly.
for repetitively.
Okay, and so it won't stop.
Uh, we can we
Stop.
can we can stop.
Like how?
Set clear time.
Clear timeout.
Yeah.
First,
Mm,
okay, set
sorry.
interval we can use clear timeout.
For set timeout, we can use clear timeout, and set interval. Sorry, sir. I need
Clear
to check.
interval. Have you heard of clear interval?
Clear?
Clear in.
Yeah, sir. Clear interval
Okay, fine,
with that.
fine, fine. Can you write a string?
Uh,
Write Lilith
yeah.
and try for this string. You have to
Okay.
write a function
so that you can bring it all the vowels from the string.
in
Only
output
vowels, sir.
vowel. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, sir. First, let me check vowels. Okay. And this strings has to pass here. Strings. String of I. We need only vowels, or we need to extract vowels.
We need to extract vowels and bring the output
Okay.
as the vowels.
I
Okay.
has to be output.
Output. Yes.
Okay,
Two
understood.
eyes.
Yeah, understood. Push off string of 5, and here is the outputs. Oh, sorry, I forgot to write a log. Final.
You can do directly in the terminal.
Something strange. It's not
Do again.
empty.
Yes.
Got it.
Mm, mm,
Oh, string dot length. Okay. Final dot string. So I guess string.
Okay, you don't know the regular expression, right?
I haven't used any recognition before. Be- Split JSON. Str fine. Check what's function called JSON. Oh, guess check what JSON. Str. Leave. Okay. That's the issue. Okay. Okay. JSON. If equal, I think push if equals to equal, I think push it.
Okay, Lilith, will you be able to do it?
Yeah. Function. Uh, can we? Shall we do this letters?
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Fine. You
I
can
think
comment
something.
this out. Okay. Write a sentence like I am Lilith. and write a function to find out the longest word in a sentence.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
Define str dot length greater than the longest number, then longest number. Guest string string to str of. Yeah, done.
Okay. Okay. Let me.
So you have told me in the function. Shall I keep it in the function or it is fine?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Can you tell me like how can you create a JSON file in JavaScript?
Shall I do it now?
No, no, no. Just you have to say verbally like how will you do it?
Initially, I'll
Have you created a JSON file?
yeah, sir. But I'll shall I create a uh, what we call object.
Okay.
Then usually in the terminal I'll do JSON. I'll use a command JSON hyphen watch some db.json something.
Okay.
Then it will convert JSON.
Okay. Why we use JSON.parse method?
JSON. Okay. Uh,
Any idea?
JSON. No sir.
Okay, fine. Any alternative of if else statement?
There is ternary operator. Right?
Okay, okay. Okay, you told me that async await and promises are there for handling asynchronous operations.
Yeah, async operations to deal with
Uh,
asynchronous. Yeah.
which is better way?
Usually, IWait is the best option, I think, in browser point of view. If it comes to Node.js, most of the people prefer to use promises.
Okay. So according to dependings.
Yes,
Okay.
Node point of view, but I too don't know, but I heard that in the node point of view, promises are the best option. But when
Okay.
it comes to front end, uh, await, sorry, async and await is the best option.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you show me an example for infinite currying?
Infinite curry.
Yes.
First, let me remember what is just function. When it comes to- okay, there is a function. Yes, one call something first to call with them. And then two, then capture
I want addition of six numbers.
six numbers.
Yes.
I'll do
Yeah.
5 and 6. So in until it will repeat, and we need to undefine, make it possible. If on the go it has to be one a plus b not equals to undefined, then it will exit. Right. And it was sorry sir, I forget something.
Okay.
Not exactly getting the what I
Okay. So do you want a minute or two, or like we can move forward?
we can move forward, sir.
Okay, fine. You can comment this out. Can you tell me some types of errors in JavaScript?
Syntactical error,
Okay.
reference error,
Okay.
and not defined, syntax reference, and uncut, uncut, uncut error.
Uncaught. Okay, fine. Tell me like reference error you told me. Okay. Syntax error you told me, and one more error which you told is
Not defined. If something is something declared and not assigning value, and we try to,
access it.
yeah,
Can you show me that?
reference not defined. Yeah, this will use.
Yeah, show me.
I am asking the example of not defined.
Syntax error. A is not defined.
Okay. What is every method?
Every method.
Yes.
Uh, uh, let's imagine there is an
Mm.
array, and when we apply every with a condition, uh, elements which is in the array that has to be everything should be true, should be follow that condition.
Every condition, like,
Uh,
should pass every condition.
yeah, every should be every element should apply
Pass
that
the
condition.
condition, yes.
Yeah, that's called every. It will return boolean value.
Okay. So if any one of them doesn't satisfy, and
No, sir, the end, it won't work. It won't work.
what it will return?
It will false.
Okay. Which method helps us to retrieve a character from a certain index?
Index of.
Index of.
No, 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 no. Character. Character attribute. When we pass an
Char?
element that character at.
Okay.
Recent in year 6 feature they have invented AT also at
Okay.
which can deal negative values.
Okay. Can you tell me ES6 features?
ES6 features. There is many ES6 features. Many. Should I tell you what are the new what we call features
Yes,
there?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. New feature.
When it comes to so there is so many arrow functions
Yes,
like and const
yes.
and promises, spread operator, rest operator,
Okay,
destructuring,
okay,
and async and await.
okay.
Um, and what we call map and
Well,
filter.
okay, okay.
Yeah, and
Okay,
these are
okay,
yes.
fine. So you told me map. Okay, can you tell me the difference between map method and for each method?
For each method, just see it will iterate every element and it won't return anything which is undefined. When it comes to map method, it will it will return a new array which is in the array that we have applied for reference. And for example, I'll tell you an instance, then
Okay,
you can understand easily.
okay,
See, I have an array with even values,
okay,
even or something, any values. I need to add +2 for them, +2, or make multiple with 2.
okay,
I'll write that condition, and the return array, as length as regular array.
okay.
But the only change is it will multiply or +2 or something. It will done so. But the output, the return value is equivalent of the original array.
Length will be equal. You mean?
Yeah, length will be equal as
Okay, so
if
it is
the
used
element.
for iteration and transformation.
Yeah, transform both.
Okay, and it returns a new array.
Yeah, Newton's anyway.
For each doesn't.
No, it doesn't anything. It will return undefined.
Okay. Have you used strict mode in JavaScript?
Strict. I use strict. Yes, sir.
Any scenarios through which you can find strict mode useful?
Uh, triple equal to, sir. There it will help.
I didn't get what you meant to say.
You told me that where strict. Okay, okay. There is no different. Yes, sir. For syntactical, sir, strict mode won't change JavaScript behavior.
Strict mode helps us to find errors.
It will. It's not an error. It will keep a developer on the right track
Developer
because
on the right track.
yeah,
In which sense?
in which sense means, for example, uh, um, it will give syntactical errors, sir. Exactly
It will
what
give
we.
syntax error.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
syntactical error, where we have done syntactical error. Yes.
Any scenario.
First thing is strict mode won't change JavaScript behavior. It will
Okay.
keep as usually. When apply strict mode, when we declare a value, that will also not as strict mode. So after this interview, I'll check through it.
Okay. Okay, fine. Can you write A equals to 100? No, no, no need to write const let anything.
Okay.
A equals to 100.
A equals to 100.
and on the next line write console log of a.
Wow.
Tell me what will be
Out
the output.
100, sir.
100.
Yeah. When
Can't.
we
Okay, so is this a good way to write it?
no, sir.
How can we determine such bad writing of code? There would many such bad syntaxes written in the set of code. We can't search manually, right?
What should I console it
No,
now,
no,
sir?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You told me 100 output, right?
Yeah, sir. 100.
So it's a wrong syntax.
Yes.
It's not a syntax error, it's a wrong syntax.
Yeah.
So how can we avoid that? We can't
Uh,
do it everything manually. How can we determine
so we
such
need to fix it, right? Through
manually?
yeah. We can't fix it. Just imagine if you
Is there any code you will put and it will help us to determine bad syntax?
strict mode is helpful for this, sir.
Strict mode,
Yeah.
yes.
Strict mode will helpful for
Okay,
this.
okay.
This is what I want to say, but
Yeah, okay, fine. Not an issue.
in such case, it will throw error.
Yes,
Syntactical, yeah.
yes. Okay, we will move to React. So, what are the things you have done in React? First, tell me that, and then accordingly, I will ask you.
Mm, I learned this hooks.
Hooks, okay. So, you are in functional, not in class. Okay, hooks, and then
Mm, I got to know life cycle events.
do you know custom hooks?
No, sir.
Okay, okay.
I'll learn
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. I'm just asking.
uh, life cycle events of
Okay, life cycle events.
events.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
and React router DOM.
okay. Routing. Okay.
Yeah, router DOM. Linked.
Linked.
Linked is a third party. Sorry. So hooks and as of now, life cycle events are covered.
Okay, fine, fine.
If there is anything if I might forgot. If you
Yeah,
have any,
yeah.
I'll
Okay.
try to answer.
Okay, fine, fine. Okay, you told me hooks. So can you tell me like what's the difference between use memo and use callback?
Use callback.
Yes.
Use movements as a memory.
Can you elaborate?
Okay. Callback. Use callback.
Okay, fine. Not an issue. Can you tell me like we use effect. So what are the parameters we pass for the use effect hook?
Generally, use effect used for API calling, as of my knowledge.
Okay.
There is three types of dependencies. In case of mounting and updating time and unmounting time, the dependencies are empty array, which we need to call only single time.
We
And
pass only dependency array.
yes, empty array, sir.
We pass
When
only empty array.
for single time calling, or
No,
we
no,
can
I'm
pass
just
depend
asking what are the parameters we pass? We pass dependency and
dependency and empty dependency.
empty dependency
Yes.
or function and dependency.
Yeah.
Callback function, we pass callback function or not in use effect.
Yeah, sir. Use effect should be work with a callback one. Shall I write a
No,
rough
no,
code here?
got it.
Yeah. Actually,
Okay,
I'm unable to convey the exact
okay,
thing.
fine, fine. Okay, tell me like you told me API calling. So like for API integration, use effect
Hmm.
or
Not integration.
uh,
Uh, use effect. Only single when
have you used fetch,
fetch. Yeah, sir.
Axios?
Axios. It's a third part library. Yeah.
No,
Uh,
which one you have used both or you have
Mostly
used
used. Yeah. Used Axios, and most of the time I'll use fetch because
okay,
I'm very familiar to it.
okay, fine, fine. Can you tell me the difference between package.json file and package lock.json file?
Packages.json. We can check the dependencies.
And package lock.json we can't.
Yes, there we also I can check.
I'm just asking, you might be right.
I think I need to.
Okay.
pressure type.
Okay, fine. Not an issue. Okay, we'll move to HTML. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Tell me like how can we indicate a character set in HTML?
come on again, sir.
I'm asking how can we indicate character set?
Character it.
Character set.
Set. Okay, no ideas.
Okay.
Characters
Uh,
it.
can you tell me the types of list available in HTML?
Types. Could you please repeat?
Types of list available in HTML?
List. Order list.
Yes.
Unordered list.
Yes. That's it.
Order list. Unordered. Yes.
Okay. Have you heard of DL?
DL.
Yes.
Descriptive. Descriptive list something.
Yes.
That will provide a pointer type.
Can you tell me like how can we club two or more columns or two or more rows?
Call span, row span, using
Okay.
call span, row span.
Okay. Okay. What's the difference between cell padding and cell spacing?
Cell padding and spacing.
Yes.
It is generally used in a table,
Table. Yes.
and for spacing, the text will be arranged to middles.
Text
No,
will
no,
be arranged to
no,
middle.
no, sir. No, no, no. That's not exactly spacing.
Okay. Fine. Fine. No worries. Tell me, what's the difference between div tag and span tag?
Dev is block type, block element. When
Okay.
it comes to span, it is inline, sir.
Okay. Okay. What are empty elements?
Empty elements.
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay.
Don't.
Fine. Fine. Do you know difference between HTML and XHTML?
HTML.
Yes.
No, no, sir.
Okay. Fine. Tell me like what's the use of required attribute in HTML?
That should be mandated to fill. It is usually, as of my knowledge, it is usually used for input farm inputs, right?
Okay. Yes.
There we have to use required.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
That yeah.
What is the use of marquee? Marquee tag.
Marquee tag. Yeah, marquee tag. I'll tell you scenario. See, generally we used to see news channel. There is scrolling effect, right? Or in the
Okay.
direction whether we
Okay.
can
Okay.
that is called. We can do that
Okay.
through
There is a particular direction or
yeah.
like any direction.
Yeah, see, there is an attribute, yeah, attribute, the direction that we can make any direction. For example,
Okay. Any
from the left to
direction.
right or
Okay.
right to left.
Got it. Got it. Any
Okay.
direction. Okay.
Yeah, and
Yes. You.
even we can make the direction can be start from the center of the screen.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay. Can you tell me like what is micro storage in HTML?
micro storage.
Yes.
No, sir. Don't know, sir.
Okay. Okay. Fine. What is the difference between bold tag and strong tag?
Yeah, bold tag will highlight the text as similar to the strong.
Okay.
But the importance strong is a semantic tag, and it has more importance. When we mention strong tag, it will has important more importance than this bold tag.
More importance
Yeah,
when we
importance.
write strong tag.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me difference between em tag and I tag?
Yeah. See, em tag will emphasize the text in and on the screen it will appear as
Okay.
italic string. As of course, I tag will also appear in the same manner. When it comes to importance, em has more.
Okay. Similar to bold and strong.
Yeah, similar.
Okay.
The text type will be changed.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. We'll move to CSS. Why we use select attribute selectors?
Attribute, yeah,
Yeah.
ID through ID.
Yep.
The ID is a select attribute selector, class name.
Mm.
These are the attributes. Attribute. These are the attributive selectors.
Okay.
ID.
Like why we use it?
For styling purpose, and we can add extra functionality for the to the special to the element.
Okay. There are types of CSS, right?
Yeah,
Internal and
yeah,
something.
yeah. Internal, inline, and
Okay.
external CSS.
So what's the priority order?
Highest priority will be inline. Inline CSS has the
Highest.
highest priority,
Okay.
and second goes to internal
Okay. Okay. Fine.
and
Fine. 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 Tell me, like, as a developer, which should we prefer?
external file size.
External CSS. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Which property do you use for the shadow effect to the text?
shadow effect.
Yes.
Uh, through Google, I do it.
Okay.
There is a website for shadow.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Please, next time don't give this answer. You can keep that in mind, but don't give that answer. Okay. Okay. Can you tell me, like, what's the difference between CSS border and CSS outline?
CSS border
And
and
CSS outline.
CSS border. When we, I'll tell example.
Okay.
Okay, let's consider it as the div
Okay.
with height and width something 100 pixel. When we apply border with 1 px and solid around the div, we can get a border line border, sir, for that. Uh,
Okay.
Outer line, I didn't have a good for it. Uh,
Outline.
yes,
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me, like, CSS box model?
yeah. Uh, header,
Header.
header, header, header,
CSS box model,
box one. Okay, okay.
not HTML layout.
Padding, margin.
So there is a element. Okay. And
Okay,
then comes a layer, different layers. So can you go through those layers through CSS box model property?
CSS box model proper. Uh,
You can Google this as well,
for only box should I do
right?
that?
Okay, fine. Do you know it?
So I guess box model means padding and applying
Yes, we
padding
apply
margin
it, but first there will be margin, or then there will be padding, or like
padding.
what it will be.
Okay, how it will work?
Just tell me what will be the sequence.
Um, padding will work from a border. The content will keep away
After
from the.
content, what it will be there?
Sorry, I need to check all these things.
Okay, fine. You can Google it out. Okay. Okay, fine. Can you tell me, like, okay, have you worked with different CSS frameworks?
CSS frameworks. You
Yes,
mean Bootstrap?
just yes, Bootstrap. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Oh, okay. What do you mean by universal selector?
That will the universal selector uh, that will apply that will applicable for all the layout of the all the sorry with the help of star we can select the
Okay.
star is the universal selector, sir.
Yes.
With then and then when we apply anything, for example, if I give margin 10 px, that will apply to all the elements.
Okay. You apply to all the elements.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a just instance to understand.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah, Lilith. That's it for the interview. Okay. Any queries? Any concerns? You can
uh,
ask me.